What a viewfinder is anything that is a small cutout square or rectangle, whatever the shape of your canvas is. So my canvas is a rectangle, and it is about the same size as this, but this one is smaller. What I can do is I can take this outside and I can hold it up to whatever image I'm looking at. So maybe I'm looking at something over here and I see things in the background and I have things that are all around. This can help crop all that out. And I have a black side and a white side, so you can kind of see where your lights and your darks add up against that value. That can help you kind of narrow it down. The ones that I use also have these marks that are inside of them. The reason I use these marks because it's really easy to do on your paper even without a ruler. But if you have a ruler, all I do is I go from corner to corner, corner to corner, and then I go straight up and down, and then straight across. And now I have a general idea of where things would be laid out. So we're gonna pretend this is outside. You could use your iPad if you are doing a picture and you're trying to figure out the layout and you want to size up. And so this is something small and I want to size it up. Or I can go the other way where I'm taking something really big like the outdoors from across the street and I'm wanting to fit it all on my page. I can hold it up to that and tell me where it's at. Now, this only works if you actually look at the lines. I can see right here, this is the very center, and this is the very center, and I don't really have anything there but clouds. But over here on this line, I can see that right here, I have this angle that is going like this for the front, and then it comes straight down, and then it comes over here on this side. I see that right here along the line is my flag, and it goes all the way up past this quadrant, and up into this quadrant, and that flag is flying over this line here. And so I'm just kind of laying that in. I could see that these trees start up here and they come down here. And I could see that the building starts below this line, but is almost at the same angle as that line. And then it comes all the way to the flagpole. And somewhere around here, we switch directions where it is coming from this angle to that angle. And I'm just kind of laying it out. I'm building in those shades and values that I see. I want to lay in darks where the darks are, and like this. So if you're not happy with your drawing that you're drawing right now, it's okay if you've messed up. We can always erase on this, and we can erase, and then we can also paint over it. And so we're going to be laying on a couple different layers of acrylic. So all of our lines will eventually get covered up. I just want to make sure everything's kind of in the right spot and that I have a good composition. You don't really ever want anything to be in the direct center of your painting as the emphasis. You can have something there, but you don't want it to be the strongest thing. The strongest thing you have, like the strongest thing here might be the flag on this side and a tree over here. And the flag's in a good spot because it's right here off to the side and it's on this line. Over here, I can see that I have a tree that's also pulling my eye into some emphasis. And it's nice that it's offset and it's not in the dead center. And I'm just trying to build that in just like that. Okay, those are a few tools that we could use. Then the next step is to start laying in values. And I've already started to lay in colors. I wish I'd have taken a picture of just the tans, but I started with just blacks and tans and whites, and then I start to lay in color on top of that. All right, so that's the next step of this piece.